Francisco Vasquez de Coronado walked up to the nearest hill with his troops, hoping to be the first to seek the 7 cities of gold. He saw nothing but open land. Coronado was one of the well-known explorers who discovered the southwest part of the New World. He was one who wanted to get gold, fame, and fortune. Imagine yourself about to get filthy rich, and then you see that there's no money there for you. That's what Coronado went through, and Coronado really wanted to see the gold. He was going so far on his boats from Spain to the New World with rough conditions. Read on to find more about the explorer, Francisco Vasquez de Coronado. Francisco Coronado wanted to go to the New World, which we now call America. He heard about large, rich places and tall buildings with wide streets where the 7 cities of gold were, which is also known as the 7 cities of Cuba. He was going to the north of Mexico where the 7 cities of gold was. He also heard that there are decorations of solid gold there. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabel told him to go to the 7 cities of gold and gave him boats, horses, soldiers, and servants. He was exploring for Spain. Back then, the way to get rich was to gain fortune and fame. And he wanted to get rich, have gold, and have fame and fortune. He also went to Spain to get more riches, such as gold. And Coronado had up to 230 soldiers and 800 servants. That he got from the king and queen. Coronado was born in 1510 in Salamanca, Spain, and he wasn't the firstborn like other explorers, but he was a very educated man. He has been traveling from country to country. Coronado was 25 when he started his expedition to New Spain, now known as Mexico. Hernan de Alvarado led a group of men from Coronado's expedition who became the first Europeans to see the High Plains region, United States. Coronado had a fine upbringing, but no prospects to inheriting the family fortune. Traveling to New Spain in 1535, he enjoyed the support of Antonio de Mendoza. When Coronado sailed on his journey, it took him 7 years to make it there. Also, there was bad weather when he was exploring. De Coronado got tricked by the native scouts and marched into the Great Plains. Also, he and his men fought with the Zunis and took over their land. When Coronado was ready to go up to the nearest hill to see the 7 cities of gold, he saw nothing. He didn't know what happened. It would have to be there, but it wasn't. It was a big upset. When he got back to Mexico, the governor was really mad at Coronado because he failed to find the gold that he was hoping to have. Coronado was the first European to explore the American Southwest. He also discovered Arizona, the Rio Grande Valley, Kansas, and New Mexico, even though that is not what he is most famous for. He is most famous for finding the Grand Canyon and for introducing the Europeans to the American Southwest and natives. But he didn't actually find the Grand Canyon. Garcia Lopez de Cardenas was the first European to discover the Grand Canyon. He also sent a group of troops and they found the Colorado Plateau. They found Native Americans who were already there, so they had to fight with the natives. And the Europeans beat the natives because they had much stronger weapons, like gunpowder and sharp metal swords. And they took their land after they beat them. Coronado also saw the Pueblo steal horses from them because one of the Spaniards raped an Indian woman. And after that, which was in 1542, he came back to Mexico. The world has changed with the age of exploration, and Coronado is one of the explorers. So Coronado is one who changed the world. From his discovery, he made us know what was in the southwest part of the United States. And he discovered that there is no gold, no tall buildings, and wide streets in the 7 cities of gold. He was kind of lucky that the king and queen gave him the permission, the horses and boats, and that he got some of what he wanted. He did get fame, but there wasn't any 7 cities of gold, and that meant he got no gold. It was a good thing that Coronado did, except when he killed a lot of natives.